Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about video games that are missing in action. Like today, there's a lot of games that you get announced and you never hear from them again for years upon years, and you wonder what has happened to this game. My recent one that I found out today was that Agent, a PS3 exclusive video game made by Rockstar, it was announced in 2009 at E3, and all we got was the name of it, and never heard anything since. If it was canceled or if it's still in production, they just mum's the word on it. So recently, as of 2 days ago, since I've been making this video and time it'll take to upload, it was released that there was a graphic designer or level designer that actually tweeted out some images of Agent for applications to other gaming studios and stuff. And from what I've seen, the images don't look like PS3 type of graphics. They actually look kind of next gen. So I'm wondering if Rockstar is just holding out on this, since they just released Grand Theft Auto 5, that they would have to have some new IP, since Red Dead Redemption probably is going to come back out as another sequel or prequel. So other than that, they don't have nothing really on their plate. So I'm guessing the last 7 years that they've been working on this game, that they've just been waiting for a perfect time just to drop this and actually make at least some money back if it flops or if it actually does good, which I hope it does, honestly, because when it first got announced, I actually was pretty excited for it, and then 7 years later, here I am, and it's just, all we really know about this game is that it's an open world game like Rockstar usually likes to make, and it's going to be themed around you being a secret agent of some sort. And I always thought there'd be a cool thing to have like a James Bond themed video game, but the only game that was actually good that was sort of like that was way back on Nintendo 64, and that was GoldenEye. Lately there's like some game that was obscure made by Bethesda or something, I can't remember the name, and it didn't do as well. So I'm hoping that for a first good spy game in a while that Rockstar delivers on it, but only time will tell on that. Moving on, there's also the long-rumored Half-Life 3 episode that Valve still admits that they never gonna make it, but who knows. I don't have any hope for it ever coming out anytime soon. If they're working on it, it's might come out in the next couple years, but like I said, they haven't even released any information that is really on it. So your guess is as good as mine. But like recently, Final Fantasy VII remake was announced, and they announced that like 2 E3s ago. Not really. They kind of hinted towards it, but they released the PS1 remastered, and that was like a PC port pretty much. And then they came out this E3 and said, oh, we're actually making a Final Fantasy VII remake, and right now we don't know if it's exclusive to PlayStation 4 or if it's going to be on Xbox One in like a year or so. Kind of that limited exclusivity, you'd say. But like even after that same E3, they freaking announced The Last Guardian, which was another game that was like pretty much announced in 2007. So I'm like, are these two games like hand in hand? You know, like they wanted to take time on these and make sure that they'd be like the best games they could make with the vision they had at the time. And on the current hardware, they couldn't do anything like that. So they had to wait until they released the next gen hardware, and they freaking are going to polish the living crap out of The Last Guardian and this Agent game, and just deliver something that PlayStation gamers are gonna freaking just go nuts over, like Grand Theft Auto 5 recently, that sold a shit ton of copies. And it's like, that's the main gripe with the PlayStation 4, is that they have no good games right now, like no exclusive games. And like, yeah, they're gonna be trundling out. There's Horizon Zero Dawn on the future, and some other games, especially like Uncharted 4, which is slated for the spring. So it's like, those two games are going to hold gamers over, but like even now, what's going to happen in this next holiday? Because after those two games is what's going to be here. And it's like Agent and Last Guardian could take that spot for the next holiday. I think Last Guardian's going to be hitting the holiday season. But I think that's going to be an early fall game. They need something for the holiday season, and I think that's what's going to fill it. It's going to be hopefully reimagined to a point and make it more darker. I like more of like a noir game, you know, like kind of like 50s style, like grimy, like, you know. And who knows, Rockstar could pull the shit off that. And putting it for a holiday and like maybe launch it like right before Black Friday, maybe they'll be in the best position for them to release. But that's also up to speculation, like this whole video pretty much was. So tell me what you guys think in the comments section below. Also, don't forget to rate and subscribe to my channel. And other than that, I want to see what you guys have inputs for different type of videos. I want to try to do some podcasts. Also, maybe even some Let's Plays and some games you guys might want to see from that. But other than that, this is the Mindless Gamer signing off.